Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Puck Drops here. Obviously, not on this channel, but the Puck Drops here. We have got some baseball live stream right now. We're in the top of the third. Didn't want to really do this now, but do this. It wanted to be earlier, but just the way things went, it just didn't work that way. As it's a 1-1 count of Charlie Morton pitching. Dodgers lead 1-0. Series tied 1-1. Hey, Josh, what's going on? This one went right through off the leg, and Seager draws for a walk. I have not eaten, actually, interestingly enough. So I just got here, just got home from school and my brother's house, actually, and was able to just come here, do a few things, and now I'm here for the stream and for the rest of the night, yeah. There's the pitch by Morton, right in there for a strike. Turner here, 1 for 1. A faint scream by some of the Rays fans, "Let's go Tampa, let's go Tampa." Because I was making sure it was ready. I have to do that for my thing. They didn't score. A few Astros fans here, which I guess you didn't fully realize who was here, what team was here. Morton gets ready for the next pitch. This will be his 44th. He's let in a run, but he's been pretty spectacular. Throws again to Coy. He's really sensing the run by Seager, even though they lead in the out category with 2 in this inning. Morton spits, readies his cooled face, and the pitch up the middle. Turner will drive this one high. It's a pop fly to the foul line and bounces into the seats. So 0-1 becomes 0-2. And the Rays a strike from heading to the bottom of the third. Oh wow, awesome. Congratulations. Did you were you plus? Did you get any points? I hope so. There's the pitch outside, and we've got a 1-2 count. Turner working the pitcher here. If he strikes out, but he gets Morton to throw 50 pitches before the bottom of the third, this is a real win for Turner. Wow, that's unbelievable. Congratulations, Josh. Overtime winner. OTGWG, as the great Pat Foley would say. That's awesome. Congratulations. That's one of the best feelings in the whole world. As this goes to at 2-2, pitch there, swung out by Turner and fouled, and right now we're getting even closer to that point. And here you take a look at Game 7, where Seager struck out in Game 7 of the 2017 World Series when Morton was in Houston. And Morton, of course, hit Seager on the pitch here and advanced him. Here's that. And Turner will drive this out to left. This ball will bounce. Seager is going to try to run. Back at the wall, they're going to try to throw him out. And he is safe at third. So runners on second and third. Turner a double. And he advances Seager to third. So not only did he work the pitcher, but he got a really fantastic hit against Morton. This one was a roller that took a Los Angeles bounce right to that foul line. And Seager was going for second, but then he kept the the Jets going, as you can see, a Dodger fan in the back row of the shot. I was a UCAP, but there's a Dodger fan in the back row of the shot doing the old keep going, keep going, keep going, and he did. So now it's 1-0 Dodgers. There are 2 outs, but there's a runner on second and third, and Max Muncy is at the plate. He's 1 for 1. Muncy check swing, and they say it's in there. You're the referee, the umpire, it's in there, it's in there, it's a strike, and it's 0-1. Sorry if I'm going a little fast, but this is kind of one of those crazy games. Seager at third, Turner at second. Maxine Muncy at the plate. Pitched by Muncy, pitched by Morton. Muncy went there, check swing, and the line judge says that was just a check and not a full hit. So we're at 1-1 now. I can say that I had success because I did get us a 2-0 that ended in a goal. That's awesome. That's get the 2-0 and you get the puck into the net. That's good. Pitched by Morton. Low and outside. It's 2-1. A walk would load the bases. This is the real trial and tribulation in this series for Morton. He's let up some hits and even some home runs, but has never really been tested in a way like the Dodgers are testing him right now. Thrown outside, and it's a 3-1 count. Dominic Smith, or not Dominic Smith. Oh, God, that's a completely different player. Will Smith is next for the Dodgers. Dominic Smith, of course, catcher for the New York Mets, who did not make the playoffs. Tampa Bay, the Dodgers did. This is hit by Muncy on the right field line, and suddenly it's a full count from 3-1 to 3-2 because that was fouled. Oh, that's the greatest feeling in the world, Josh. Congratulations. Two outs, full count. If he can get a strike here, that's not fouled, they'll be out of the inning, out of a jam. Here's the pitch. That flopped out through the grass. This should be runners to score. One does score, and it's 2-0. Dodgers. Another run scores as well. 3-0 Dodgers. It's Max Muncy. Mad Max did it. He chopped one up, and then Seager scored, and then Turner scored. And Muncy sits pretty at second base. You can see the absolute elation in his face. That is hit foul by Will Smith. A 2-run single, a 2-out 2-run single, 48 runs with 2 outs in these playoffs. The most ever in a single playoff year. We've played so much baseball in America and in Canada, of course, Major League Baseball, and it's never been done. Not 48 in a single playoff with 2 outs, but the Dodgers do it. They did it against they had that success against Milwaukee. They had that success against San Diego. They had that success against Atlanta, and they continue to have that success against Tampa Bay in the championship series. And now, instead of being up 1-0 and, that final strike, a big hit changes everything. The Dodgers are up by 3. Pitch by Morton, hit high. This is going back to the wall. He's going back and tracked and caught it. So the inning is over. We're going to the bottom of the third, but with 2 outs, the Dodgers continue their hitting success. Mad Max Muncy right up the middle to score Seager and Turner. It's 3-0 to Los Angeles.
We may be in a touchless world, but we can still touch people's lives. By staying in touch and showing you care. Because now each time you shop online, pay with contactless using your MasterCard restaurants, grocery, and drugstores, MasterCard will donate to Stand Up to Cancer, 1 precious cent at a time, up to $4 million. Together, we can start something priceless.
Yeah. So, of course, you get to the bottom of the third. Tampa Bay is going to need runs. They're going to need them quickly.
Still your best friend, and now your co-pilot. Still a father, but now a friend. Still an electric car, just more electrifying. Still a night out, but everything gets in.
Let's see if Ari Serrano, their name is, can score some runs. The super skilled rookie for Tampa Bay here. Again, this will be LA's second world championship of this playoff year. The Lakers won, and then if the Dodgers won, but for Tampa Bay, it would be their second as well, with only 3 teams, due to the fact that the Lightning won the Stanley Cup. And here comes the Tampa Bay baseball team. Adames is out there as Bueller will be pitching. Bueller, 24th pitch here. Outside, it's 1-1. Still, of course, the LA Dodgers lead by 3. Due to that great end of the inning. Here's a strike down the middle, 1-2. That one's high, 2-2. That was a high seam fastball, too. Usually don't see. This is hit by Adames to Turner. Easy throw to first with the toe on the bag just as he put it in. Turner points to Muncy, and that's the first out of the inning. And here is Kevin Hiermeyer. He's been a clutch hitter. He was specifically great in the ALCS versus the Astros. And the pitch outside for ball 1. Pitch down low, 2-0. Oh, and back to that thing you were talking about when you scored a game-winning goal. I mean, you said it was easy to score, but it probably didn't feel like that in that moment, going at full speed. That one is fouled off, 2-1. Here's a pitch by Bueller. Swing and a miss. He got Kiermaier, and they go to 2-2. Here's the pitch, hit foul by Kiermaier right to the right side of the foul line. To me personally, one of those plays deep in that's a ball that counted, check swing, full count. Deep in like overtime or a really important play where we were doing a scramble on the goalie, and everybody and the whole game you were having chance after chance, and everybody was whacking away at it, kind of like the Henrique goal to eliminate the Rangers. Here is one thrown, hit just right of the foul line, foul pole. If he had hooked it a little farther, we probably would have scored. Like one of those, like when Henrique eliminated the Rangers, like just a hack and whack time, and just to be on the doorstep and just put in an important goal. I love that. Or like just overtime goals that propel your team to do great things, big game winners. I like clutch goals. I would love a breakaway between the legs, like that's nice, but I'm a clutch player. And speaking of clutch players, Kiermaier is able to stave them off just enough, and after hitting 2 foul balls, he gets a walk. Man on first for Tampa. Oh, that's fun. Oh, I love slap shots. That feels great. I just don't think a specific shot for me, just to kind of like, I love those pucks in deep when, you can see the whites of the goalie's eyes and he can see you, and it's just who makes the better play. I've kind of dealt with that, not in hockey, but I've dealt with that, and hear me out, in cross country and track where, you may not be the fastest guy, but you're like, it grades and points around like the sixth best runners. So then they do point gradings on like the 6 runners, and if there are more runners around the top 6 on one team, then they'll win with points. And you can see as fatigue's coming in, as this is fouled top, as everyone is as good as each other and they're kind of the same speed, where it's just who wants it more. You can see that guy wants it, but he's also really feeling the pressure of his body and of the momentum and of the moment too. And it's just, who wants it more? It really sucks, but if you can want it more, you're going to have the best play. Here's the double play. Will they get it? They will. End of the third. Zadino couldn't get there. The Dodgers come up with perfect defense, and we're going to the top of the fourth, 3-0 LA. And that, if you can get it and you can help your team win just by wanting it more, that's a fantastic feeling. Speaking of wanting it more, this defense just really does for the Dodgers. So I get that point, but I love when a player has the courage to just, everybody's at that same level of, it's the same talent, but you're that guy that just finds a way, even though you're completely hurting and he's basically going to fall over and keel over, but he just wants it a little bit more and gets it done. I like those athletes. It also works in not sports stuff, just being a person in the world, too. We will get this right. But teach your own, of course.
don't understand. Michael, which hole has the car key in it?
Come on, I don't want to finish this.
We're gonna have a little talking, I get that. It's a big thing you're here. Killing me, man. A better take on the spare key. The all-new Elantra with Hyundai.
So we shall see how the Dodgers do on offense and get back
Clearly someone who takes
from
care of
this.
themselves. So when it comes to screening for colon cancer, don't wait. Because when caught early, it's more treatable. I'm Cologuard. I'm non-invasive and detect altered DNA in your stool to find 92% of colon cancers, even in early stages. Tell me more. It's for people 45 plus at average risk for colon cancer, not high risk. False positive and negative results may occur. Ask your prescriber if Cologuard is right for you. I'm on it. That's a step in the right direction.
This is Nestlé Maximum Cookie. Someone who's tired of always ordering.
Like 2 minutes? 2 minutes.
On Netflix.
It's the Google Dine-In Motivator. Nesto.
2 minutes left in OT.
Wiki Betts just became the all-time leader in DLC when he stole tacos in the World Series. Now, America, go steal with the Doritos Locos Tacos at Taco Bell on Louisiana, February 28th. Steal the base, steal the taco.
You were like, I don't even care, honey.
Wednesdays after the World Series on Fox. Tonight's aerial coverage brought to you by Camping World, making RVing fun and easy since 1966.
Oh, okay.
Authentic Cat Steve jersey, hoodies, more. Get all your Dodgers and Braves gear and cheer on your team at home with the official source, MLBShop.com. More misses with breaking ball with Cody Bellinger underway in the fourth. And they up 3-0.
So that must have been really cool.
First time off.
That one is inside. We're at 1-1. Pitching on Cody Bellinger. Oh, that's awesome. I was awesome about the Twins, and Bellinger hits this one into the grass. Just a bobbler, and you're thinking possibly, if you're Tampa, maybe just Charlie Morton's not getting it done. You get this guy out. Showing the defense before the double play, but here I think really this is actually double play. It was just a single play before, but really the Dodgers are firing on all cylinders offensively and defensively, and I don't think you can afford, as this is a strike. You got Taylor swinging and missing. I don't think you can afford much more of Morton, especially if he gives up more hits. Morton already, with this pitch, has thrown 62. This one coming up, and that goes for a strike, close inside one. And it is 0-2, so it's like, what are you talking about? But he really struggled down the line. And you're getting into that fourth inning. Let up a couple of hits. Let up 2 at Ribbies, and that is swing and a miss. He got Taylor. And if you want to keep Morton, the analytical answer will be the fact that it was just shown on the Fox Sports scoreboard that he has thrown 5 strikeouts today, which is pretty good. Yeah, that would be nice. Alexander Burrows. Here's Jock Pederson. 0 for 1, a ground out in the second. For him, they're in the top of the fourth. He bats up. And then instead of going for Pederson, he throws the ball back to Coy at the first baseman as he was fearing a Bellinger attempt to steal. Morton looks. Here's the pitch. That's hit into right field. It will take a Dodger bounce all the way to the wall. Margot tries to gun him. He'll go to second. They'll try to make the throw to first. Not in time. Runners on first and third with 1 out to go, and Bellinger is that close from scoring. And this, of course, is in Texas in the Rangers Stadium, and what a bounce this ball took. He was able to just fire it over Coy, who thought he had it. If he had it, that would have changed momentum severely, but just too tall for him. And Coy is a big guy, but it took that roll. So 1 out, but a runner on first and a runner on third here in the top of the fourth. This is just continuing. If Barnes brings these guys home, I really think you've got to get Morton out of there. Here's Morton. They tried for the bunt. Did not get it, but he did get a ball, so it's 1-0. A bunt at this point, though, since there's a runner on third, doesn't do an incredible amount of damage, especially if the catcher is fast enough to get back to home base. He'll go for the bunt again. Gets the bunt to roll. He's going to have to go to first, and a run will score. 2 outs, but it's 4-0. He tried the bunt first, didn't work. Tried it again, and Cody Bellinger scores. That's a great number as well, because if you remember before Pedersen, at least Peterson was there. What play was Pedersen to get Bellinger home safely? And I didn't know if the bunt would do that. But the thing is here, that's also a very special number for Vancouver, because Maxime Lapierre used to wear that jersey number. One of my favorite Vancouver Canucks, and then obviously he ended up leaving. And now it is worn by Pedersen made a really good play to bring in Bellinger as Betts is at the plate. He had 0 for 2, ground out and a strikeout. But number 40, if you remember, is one of the more important swing and a miss for Betts 0-2. Strikeout from ending the inning. But it's one of the more important Vancouver numbers. 40, if you remember, Peterson's 40 used to be worn by Maxime Lapierre, a great Vancouver Canuck who was in Montreal, despised by the Bruins, and played really well in the playoffs. And he was definitely one of my favorite players in Vancouver, especially in that run. And now the number 40 changes the guard to Elias Peterson, which is big. This goes for outside, and the umpire lets him know that's outside, that's outside. Dodgers get a run here. It's 4-0. 1-2 count by Morton on Betts. Regardless of what happens, he will hit 70 pitches here. Here's the pitch. Horribly thrown. Zunino had to get out there, and that was a low pitch to the dirt. Now they show the bunt, the perfect bunt. And Coy, I was wondering, would he try to make the play to the catcher? But he makes the flip to the first base. So they get the second out, but the Dodgers score. Also, number 40 is one of my favorite Red Wings as well, and a number that must be retired in the pizza box as soon as possible. Henrik Zetterberg, of course, hit by Betts foul. Oh, my God. 14, 22, 33, and 40. Those are the great Vancouver Canuck numbers. Did they do that on purpose? I like 91 as well. My favorite Detroit Red Wing, actually, of all time is Sergei Fedorov. And 91 has always been a really cool number to me. And, of course, if you want to talk Red Wing wise, number 91 backwards is 19. That's another big time number. 19 is also a big number in Vancouver Canuck history as well. I like how 91 is 19 backwards, and 19 is 91 backwards. It fits well, especially the Eisman-Fedorov connection. Here's Betts up the middle. Here's Pettersson, tries to run right up, and he'll go. Did he score? He scored. Pettersson scores just like that. It's 5-0, and for me, we gotta pull the pitcher. Yeah, numbers are important, obviously. I thought this right. So the Dodgers are up 5-0. Hold on 1 second. Mookie Betts, what a play. Also, it should be noted that Campbell Donovan, you know him, he's been on this stream before. The podcast or whatever his thing is, stream podcast. He's a big Red Sox fan, so whenever Mookie Betts makes a big play, he's not happy about it. Yeah, my number in basketball, my number is 44 because I'm huge into, like, I know there's basketball players, but I name them after hockey players. I'm huge into being a great defender. I'm the best defensive player probably on our team, and I help lead. I help lead the team out. I'm just I'm a leader on and off the court. I try to be, at least, even though sometimes it's frustrating. And I am the quarterback for as a point guard. So I wear number 44 in honor of. I know he never played for any of my teams, but I love Chris Pronger. So I wear number 44 because of that. Prongs was an unbelievable defenseman, unbelievable guy. He's a great player. Seager will jump this up the gap. Can the Rays make the perfect throw? They cannot. No, they say he was out. They say the foot was on the bag. They're going to have to look at this again. As Kershaw is wide-mouthed and Coy thinks he made the play. So the inning is over, but here's the catch. Oh, and he got him. He got him. What happened was the foot wasn't on the bag, but he gloved the head of Seager. The Rays are out of the inning, but the Dodgers scored 2 more runs. 5-0 Los Angeles.
iPhone 12 and iPhone 12 Pro are here on Verizon 5G. This new iPhone plus Verizon 5G, game changer. The coverage of 5G nationwide and in more cities. Performance of 5G ultra Wi-Fi. Fastest
Wow.
5G in the world. Whoa.
I mean, that's a decent amount of shots. 2 shots on goal for one player is pretty good.
Get iPhone 12 on us.
But for a guy to score the OT winner, you usually don't expect that.
5G phone. Everyone wants.
Usually expect like about 5 to 6.
Only on Verizon.
I can't believe it.
What? I don't have the house. It's haunted by cats from a friendly house.
Hey, Jill. Hey, Kurt. Movies? Oh, get snacks. No, I can't believe how easy it was to save hundreds of dollars on our car insurance with Geico. I got snacks. Oh, I got popcorn. I got caramel corn. I got kettle corn. Right. No. Don't chill out.
Believe it, Geico could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Oh, my God.
My name is Chiamaka Wakacha. I was applying to internships all throughout college. I just wasn't hearing anything back. Because of my name, some employers didn't think I could speak English. It made me feel like I should change my name or go by something different. And one day I got an alert from Indeed about a contact tracing position. This is Chia's phone. I did learn to appreciate my name, and I will never change it now. I know that this job is just the beginning for me.
Was really in the second we were down 1-0. Oh. You get shots on net. I mean, I know it sounds stupid, but they say it, and it is true to a point. I think it's only true at certain points of the game, but yeah, get the shot on goal. That's the one thing you must do.
Our Super Duties have undergone 20 million miles of testing.
No shot on net is a bad shot. That all that stuff.
What do I do when my love is away? Does it worry to be alone? How do I feel?
We're going to the bottom of the, I believe, bottom of the fourth. If anybody's wondering. I'll have the game 4 tomorrow, but I won't be able to do game 5. If there is a game 6, I'll be able to do it. Yeah, that's big time.
For unique content during the World Series and hot stove updates during the offseason, follow @MLB on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. To the top of the order, and Austin Meadows takes a strike.
Oh, one right on Meadows. Down the middle. Austin Meadows, who had that ground out in the first. Here's a pitch and a swing and a miss. He got Meadows. There's Walker Buehler. Pitch down, that was hit high by Meadows. Then foul. No runs so far for Tampa. Yeah, but those are humiliating if you're the other team. I love face-off shots. I love to get the shot and just crank it on net. Don't try to like work it. Just shot or just like face-off draw, defenseman, holds, shoot the puck, get it on net, look for a rebound. That must have been a really exciting game. There's Walker Buehler. Up high, full count. Taking a walk here for Meadows with no outs. I think would be big time. Momentum kind of slides to Tampa a little bit if that happens. Although Dodgers just grab all of it if it's a strike and an out. This is hit high. Trying to get under it. They do. Bellinger. And the first out of the inning just like that. Here's a pitch. This is hit high and fouled by Lowe, who was 0 for 1. And right there, 0-1 count. They get the first shots on net in overtime. It's like 120. Oh, that's got to feel a little depressing. You know, you play your butt off, go to overtime, and they're just hammering shots at the goalie. But eventually, of course, you won it in overtime, which is nice. Turner and Seager switch. The outfield is not back. Infield moved in. This is hit high and foul by Lowe, and 0-2. Walker Buehler has been dominating with his fastball, and he's gotten batters off their game by throwing just cutters and sliders early on and then dominating with his fastball. That's a cutter low. And it's the 5th strikeout of the game for Walker Buehler and the 2nd out of the bottom of the 4th. We call timeout. The coach told me to start moving up the ice and the puck drops. We win, we get a breakaway. If we lose the face-off, I'll cover near the blue line. We won the face-off, and that was it. That's what I tell you. Face-offs are so important. You better give a big pat in the back or whatever to your center for winning the draw. Aro Serena, who's been all world in these playoffs, but after game 1 has really kind of cooled off. He's going to hit this one high. He's going back to the wall. Bellinger back. Bellinger makes the catch. The inning is over. 5-0 Dodgers. End of the 4th inning.
This World Series, T-Mobile is giving away 5 new iPhone 12 Pros with a free year of 5G service every 5th day. Tweet at T-Mobile with hashtags I love T-Mobile and sweepstakes before the end of the 5th for your chance to score.
Oh,
Did you know that United Healthcare is the #1 Medicare?
he didn't pump it back. He just kind of like
I'm Dennis Walker.
was lackadaisical on the draw.
I want to invite you to work with me and my team of Medicare experts to help you find and enroll in a Medicare plan that best meets your needs. I'm proud to offer the tri-state area $0 premium Medicare Advantage plans that include.
I mean, were the defensemen pinching? Why did the defensemen not see you go on a break? Like, I assume you're a good player, but
we also have plans for people on both Medicaid.
it's kind of weird that they didn't say, if we lose the draw, we got to get back. Like, did they not? Did they just say we're going to pinch the whole game or overtime?
On behalf of my New York team, I want you to know your health and safety is our top priority. We're here to help anytime, in person, over the phone, or online. Call today at 1-800-269-9943 or visit uhccanhealth.com to take advantage of the Medicare Advantage plan from United Healthcare.
Owners of select competitive vehicles who lease the 2020 MDX Super Inland All-Wheel Drive for $379. Happy hour just got hoppier at IHOP with a $6 menu featuring pancakes, burgers, and more yum yums. So while you can't buy happiness, you can buy hoppiness. IHOP hour every day from 2 to 10 p.m. You never know what's around the corner. Ford SUVs help keep you prepared. Slick roads, you've got traction. Rough terrain, you've got capability. Unexpected surprises, you got this. That's why we've earned 3 IIHS top safety picks, proving Ford SUVs are built for what's next. Right now, lease a Ford Explorer for just $209 a month for 24 months. A few more offers at buyfordnow.com.
Election day, less than 2 weeks away, but it's the first presidential election with early voting in New York.
The good thing about early voting is it spreads the options out over 9 days. We have more options now than ever to exercise the right to vote.
Back tonight's aerial coverage to you by Camping World. We continue in our.
We made it look like we were switching positions. We did that throughout the game, just switching, moving around, trying to trick them. Then it even we got past them. Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense, kind of. Top of the 5th? No, that's 0-1 count. Then it went low, 1-1. Pitch to the outside, 1-1. That goes up the middle for a strike as well. 2-2. I apologize. Right up there for a full count. He was able to throw it inside. No outs. Dodgers looking to get more runs. They've got at least one in the last two. Turner swings and misses. 6th strikeout, and Morton has had the pitches and he's had the Ks, but he's really just had a problem with getting out of innings. But he does get another strikeout, his 6th of this game. And it's a really nice pitch, but I have no idea why Turner went for this ball. And he really was trying to hack it. Max Muncy, a clutch player. Last time he hit the huge play to make the Dodgers go up 3-0. 2 ribbies, 2 singles in this World Series. And now also they are able to get 2 more runs. It's 5-0. I sent the puck between Dewan's legs, tricked him to move the other way, and then it's me versus goalie. Easy score. Oh, what a move. That one will go for a strike after he was trying to chop at it. 2-1, the count. Muncy swings and misses, and it's 2-2. And now looks like Kevin Cash, the coach of these Rays, is possibly going to his bullpen, which is the correct move. That throw just got past the catcher, full count. That is kind of funny. He has been pretty bad tonight. Max Muncy, look at his stats and concern in the other games in the series. Oh, that's what he wanted to do. Muncy will hang on along to get the walk. So, a man on first and 1 out. And now Morton finally will be pulled. I'm not saying he's a bad pitcher. Like, I'm really trying to critique him. I'm just saying right now, you watch his body language, you watch the way he's pitching, he doesn't have confidence. He's just not getting it done. And, get him next time kind of thing. And there will be a next time. But at this point, they put in the bullpen. Johnny Curtis is going to get the opportunity, going to get the chance. Top of the 5th, 5-0 Dodgers. They gear for a new pitcher to try to hit against.
So are you thinking of a tip for a home to fit your budget and your level? Rocket Kid. We all look at the same world, but we all look at it in a different way. Some just see beautiful lines. We see character. Some see a new motor. We see a new character. Some see what's there.
Like, you want to draw a penalty when your team is 1 for 1 on power plays? Yeah. I mean, I would just try to use my legs, and I try to use my speed. I'm telling you, if I can learn how to really skate for real, I get how to run, and I get the whole idea of – it's much different, but I get the whole idea of, where to go on the ice and how to go fast. I would be a really fast player. So I would use my speed. Like, even if the guy's trying to hook me, I would use my speed. But it usually draws penalties anyway, so point taken.
The day the world stopped was the day we found where to go. From now on, we're not gonna let anything on our plate because we've learned to stay for the moment that will always be there and may never taste in this day.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by the authority of the Office of the Commissioner of Baseball and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without express written consent.
All right. Top of the fifth. 5-0 in favor of the Dodgers. So here is Jonathan Curtis. First pitch of this game will go for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Since 3.5 weeks of AAA with the Phillies, 10.95 ERA in 9 appearances. Gets released on July 7th. No team signs him until he raises a minor league in early February. They liked him a few years back. They had some openings in camp. So what the heck, right? They had no idea he'd be this good. But their repeated success stories with guys like this, you're not ready. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, one after the next.
Here's Curtis. Will pitch this one as a line drive away by Smith. Foul right down the line. 0-2. Still, of course, the man on first. Designated hitter will lob this one high to the right field, and Margot will get it. Just caught to the right side, and
There's the left-handed arm angles, and the names associated to them, all a little bit different. And here come the right-handers, and all a little bit different there. That is how the Rays have put together a pretty dominant pen. That was a cool feature.
yeah, baseball is pretty slow. Man on first, top of the fifth, 2 outs now with the bullpen. I don't think Curtis will play more than 2 innings here. But he should finish this 5th inning and bring up the Tampa Bay offense. Here in what is essentially, even though it's not in Tampa, essentially the first World Series game for the Tampa Bay Rays. This is Game 3 of the 2008 World Series between Philadelphia and Tampa Bay. It was held in Tampa. This is fouled, and it's 0-2. So he's able to just use that great fastball to a T on Cody Bellinger. The young superstar has scored tonight. He also hit a ribby. And it's Bellinger who fouls it right. Pitch by Curtis. Down low, it goes for 1-2. He gets a ball now. And you don't want to feed the hungry tiger with your hand too close to its gaping jaw. I mean, Cody Bellinger is a guy that is so good offensively. It's too scary for Tampa Bay defensively here. They got to get him out. They got to get him out soon. This is throwing a coin. Muncy tried to run, and he had to strut back to first base. Dodgers trying to take a 2-1 lead in the World Series. Their third in 4 years. Curtis throws to first again, and Muncy has to stay back. Few fans here are booing because no action. It's just the constant mind games, the constant defensive battles right here. Pitch by Curtis. Bellinger swings and misses. That's it for the top of the 5th inning. We're going to the bottom of the 5th. Tampa Bay needs some offense. It's 5-0, LA.
This is the feeling of total protection. Now that we protect your identity and mobile phone as well as your auto, home, and life, you've never been in better hands. Austin,
Let's see, of course, what Tampa can do.
We all look at it in a different way. Some just see beautiful lines. We see character. Some see a new hope. We see a new era. Some see what's there. We see beyond today. Daily routines change, but the land stays the same. There's ground to cover, a herd to feed, and you still have to make it back in time to get a clean start on tomorrow. So run with us on a John Deere Gator, because being linked to the land means the work never stops.
As we wait for this game to come back, of course, it's 5th inning.
Tonight, I'll be eating cheesy cauliflower pizza with extra broccoli in it.
My turn. Tonight, I'll be eating cheesy cauliflower pizza and yummy broccoli.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Is that my leotard? No. You can keep it.
Hey, did you know in the 1800s ketchup was medicine?
Did you know cricket has nationwide 5G?
Wow, that's surprising.
But true.
And now I also know that in the 19th century, you would have been a picture of health.
Surprising but true. Cricket has nationwide 5G.
I don't want to break records from touchdown Tampa Bay. Jackson right up the middle.
Showing some football highlights on commercial. I will, of course, have a Monday Night Football game. Not sure who it is, but I will have it in a few days.
First time
It's the first team. It's the first time. Both teams had struggled early on in this season, but here we go in the World Series. That pitch just went down for a strike, even though, it was not great form for him to throw that ball. That goes low for a ball, 1-0. Bueller's thrown 6 strikeouts, and he pulls that one right down the middle. One, and this goes up for 2-1. And Margot spins that ball up high and fouled. He's completely shaking his head going, what is going on? Why can't I just get this ball in play? The Tampa Bay Rays have just been stymied by the pitching of Walker Buehler, this defensive assault of LA. This will go for a full count. Here, the best chance for Margot. Wendell is up next. Regardless of what happens, Wendell will be at bat. Then Margot will line this one up. This is going to take a real Tampa Bay bounce. He's going for 2. He will get 2, and he'll stop at second. And that might change momentum here. A double for Margot. And he's at second with 1 out, and Wendell at the plate. A lot of people were wondering when the play, a big offensive play, if ever, was going to come for Tampa. Well, that might be the best they've gotten here. Swing and misses. Wendell just could not hack the slider down low by Walker Buehler. And it's 0-1. This will go low for 1-0, for 1-1. Buehler just throwing heat seekers right now. It's pretty unbelievable, the stuff he's doing with the baseball. This is fouled. 1-2. Still scoreless innings through 5, at least, or close to through 5. 1 out, 1-2 count, man on second, Margot. Wendell hits this foul. "66 pitches, 11, 11, 16, 15 for 15. 13, then 15 again. Margot sits at second. Here's the pitch. Wendell swings and misses. It was low to the dirt, but no, he did not swing and miss. What's the call here? Is the thought being that ball was just too low? Yeah, so here's the call. Interestingly enough, it is not the end of the inning, or the end of the batter at the plate, because the ball hit the dirt before the bat was fully swung. Okay. Man on second. Good to see you back. This is fouled by Wendell. Wendell is just working Walker Buehler right now. But it's funny, it looks like Wendell is more frustrated than Buehler. But again, if he can get a hit here, it would be really important to his team. So they bring up that the Rays were up 3-0, and they just never got it there. That pitch does not hit the dirt, and Wendell could not hack it. 7th strikeout of this game. Wendell swings and misses, and that's the 2nd out of the inning for the Dodgers.
He was saving this pitch for that situation if we talk about if runners get in scoring position. It's a killer breaking ball, and the stats don't look good for Wendell on the left side of the breaking ball. Good job by the catcher and Barnes and Buehler in this at bat.
Margot still at second. Here's the pitch. Adames cracked it and fouled it. Really, Adames, that was back a few innings ago. He kind of started a little of something, but just was never able to finish it off with the huge amount of offense for Tampa. They have had little to none in this game. Will Adames, 0-1. He'll chop this one up foul, and the Dodgers are a strike away from getting out of the inning and moving on to the 6th. Here's the pitch. Adames foul. And he's been really swinging high and trying to hammer this ball. The pitches have been high as well. I think at some point, Walker Buehler is going to throw. Yeah, they're playing well. Are going to throw this ball low for one of those just superstar seam balls that are really hard to hit. That's what he goes for, but it's hit by Adames in the left, deep at the wall. Margot, at least he got to third. He scores. Margot scores, and finally, the Rays are on the board. It took him a long time, but he had the pitch. It could have been a little more skewed to the left, or a little lower, but he had the perfect pitch. But Adames just finally ranked this ball. And he's looking up going, oh no. But Adames goes to second base, and Tampa makes the deficit 4. Then this chopped up to that left side. First baseman was able to grab it and put the toe on the first base bag. So it's the end of the inning, just like that. But the Rays get a run. 5-1 LA after 5. We're head to the top of the 6th. Dodgers trying to see if they could reclaim the 5-run lead.
Our nationwide 5G keeps getting strong, with the capacity and coverage to reach more people and places across the country. Who says you can't have it all? Now is the time for 5G. Now is your time to join T-Mobile. We may be in a touchless world, but we can still touch people's lives. By staying in touch and showing you care. Because now each time you shop online or pay with contactless using your MasterCard at restaurants, grocery, and drugstores, MasterCard will donate to Stand Up to Cancer, one precious cent at a time, up to $4 million. Together, we can start something priceless. Tonight, Major League Baseball joins our partner Stand Up to Cancer in reaffirming our commitment to the fight against cancer. In a year unlike any other, we remain united in our determination to defeat this disease. Please join Major League Baseball, MasterCard, Fox, and the entire baseball family as we stand together in the fight.
So we are back here for the 6th inning. We're just doing a really great thing. The Major League Baseball has a contract, I guess, with not even a contract. There's something that they stand for. I stand for Cancer Awareness Month, which is unbelievable. It's awesome. I'm big time on that. That's great. That's great that they are. Yeah. So right now at the top of the 6th, before they start the game, before they resume the game, they are holding posters of people's names, which is really cool. So I'm just waiting for that then.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you.
This crowd is really going now after that. So I can hear the noise here. It's got a little louder. We're getting ready for top of the 6th inning. The Dodgers want to make this place, at least the Dodger fans, scream and just get really excited. Their team is up by 4, but of course they relinquished this lead. And I guess they're going back to commercial. All right.
We just got lucky. So did the Thompsons. That faulty wire could cost them a lot more than the mud.
Thankfully, they followed the motorcycle with their own arm. They're protected 24/7.
What do you say? One more game of backgammon?
A minute.
You are ready to open your heart and your home. Check us out.
over Kai. The lack of control over my business made me a little intense, but now QuickBooks helps me get paid, manage cash flow, and run payroll. And now I'm back on top with Koala Kai.
Save over 30 hours a month with Intuit QuickBooks.
Tonight's telecast is sponsored by IBM.
All right. Dodgers, Rays, Game 3 of the 2020 World Series. Los Angeles 5, Tampa Bay 1. And the Dodgers, of course, set are getting ready to score more runs. Trying to score. Excuse me. Top of the sixth, 5-1. And it's 1-0 right now. LA trying to win their first World Series since the 1990s. The Rays have never won a World Series, and it's their last trip. Their last trip was all the way back in 2008. Dodgers' last trip was 2 years ago when they lost to Boston in 5 games. And they also made the World Series the year before that as well. They lost to Houston in 7 games. Here's Morris, Curtis the pitch low, and it goes for 1-2. The second strikeout for Curtis, and he was able to throw that pitch and, get it done. Charlie Morton had previous 7 postseason decisions, 3 yards tonight, and 5 yards tonight. He did not play particularly well, although he had a good amount of strikeouts. Just the runs allowed, unbelievable. This team has kind of crawled back in it a little bit. They're down by 4, trying to get rid of this LA offense here at the top of the 6th. It's 0-1, and this is shot. It was close to the foul line, but it was not to the right side. The Dodger fans are pointing to the other side of the foul pole. If I said line, I meant pole. But it goes for a foul. It's 0-2. Here's the pitch. This is high, and immediately Curtis pointed up to the air saying it's catchable. It is. And it's the second out. Wendell went under it to grab the ball.
T-Mobile brings you 5G BP, the first ever 5G powered stream from cameras on the field. Get closer to the game with T-Mobile, the leader in 5G coverage.
Number 9-man Austin Barnes would step in. He brought down a bunt. The safety squeeze that scored Cody Bellinger back in the 4th. The last RBI on a sacrifice bunt in the World Series. Back in the Rays' favor back in 08. Jason Bartlett for Tampa Bay. Game 2, the Rays won that game 4-2. And prior to Game 2 of this series,
0-1 count and 2 outs as well. That up high, but it's still called a strike. NJ 1000, New York Rangers. Yeah, but I don't have a reaction to that. I already know. At least in my opinion. 5-1. This is hit. Out to center. Going back deep. And the trend continues. Six one. Dodgers go back up by 5. With 2 outs, getting runs as the Dodger fans, by where the ball is hit by Barnes, celebrate a 425-foot, 100-mile-per-hour blast to give away a 6-1 lead in Game 3 of the 2020 World Series. And this was just hammered. Barnes just hammered this ball, and it was way too far for anything to do with it. Too high, pitch high for Betts. So, again, the momentum just flies out of the building if you're a Tampa Bay fan. Betts lines this up, and he will go to first. A dribbler through the grass as everyone was back. And it's interesting, whenever Betts comes up to the plate, they back up the wall. But it actually goes through the infield as balls. And this is the hit by Barnes that was just 425 feet of holy cow. And this Dodger team has been working for a long time to try to win a championship. This is hit too much foul by the camera crew and not able to go down in the glove. On one, he goes for the throwback at first. Thought Betts was going to steal again. But this time, no. He's the second player in World Series history with 3 stolen bases and I think 3 hits as well. A home run would be huge for Mookie Betts, but see how that goes. He's on first. We're going to go second. He's going for the steal. He gets it. Mookie Betts gets his second steal. Another steal of this World Series. This guy just has otherworldly speed, and then the phone is going right now for bullpen pitcher number 2. And he went for the pitch, but it's just a little too far. And Mookie Betts just went ahead, full of steam. Perfect slide. Got there way before the glove even got the ball, and you can clearly see that one hand touches. So 2 outs, 2-1 count. Mookie Betts on second base. And having a bit of a laugh with Will Adames. Here is the pitch low. And Zunino kind of looked at second. Hey, Mookie, you want to run? I got the arm to go do it, but this time he doesn't. Turner is on deck. 3-1 count. Yeah, he came in with a bunch of speed. Seven home runs hit. Seager still out there. He's 0 for 2, but now it's a full count. A home run, 2 ribbies, 2 runs, and 4 steals with 3.64 average in the World Series. What a championship series it's been for Mookie Betts. And of course, he was on, as Seager walks, he was on the field the last time that the Dodgers made the World Series 2 years ago. In that series, though, he was wearing the red and white and was in the victorious locker room with the champagne as a member of the Boston Red Sox. Here, obviously, as a member of the Dodgers. So they get a walk to first. Seager goes to first, so runner on first and second. And Turner at the bat. A home run here would make it 9-1. And would effectively close any chances Tampa Bay thinks they have of getting back into this game. Curtis, let's see with 2 outs if he can finish it. If he does finish it, though, I don't believe he will be pitching the top of the 7th. And Turner will hit this one close to right. Ray's got to hustle for the out. It will not, but it will bounce foul. Margot could not end the inning, so it stays 1-1.
This is a World Series matchup that has 6 regular outfielders that could really cover a lot of ground, especially at center and right. Bellinger and Betts, the Dodgers, Kiermaier,
It has been a long time in the playoffs that we've had an in-the-park home run. Doesn't look like it would happen here, but Turner has the skills to do a lot of things. Turner will hit this one high. It's going back and into the glove. Inning over. We're going to the bottom of the 6th. The Dodgers really put the nerves, but they got a home run. Barnes. They're up by 5 again. Dodgers 6. Rays 1.
But through it all, we've learned we're better when we come together. A family-led business with 260,000 people working together, employing more hourly workers and assembling more vehicles in America than any other automaker. We build in America. That's why we build for America.
My finger is on the
It would, but those are not things that happen often.
When managing diabetes, you can't always stop for a finger stick. With the Freestyle Libre 14-day system, a continuous glucose monitor, you don't have to. With a painless 1-second scan, you can check your glucose with a smartphone, so you can stay in the moment. You can do it without finger sticks. Ask your doctor for a prescription today. And if you join the My Freestyle program, you can try the Freestyle Libre 14-day system for free. Learn more at myfreestyle.us.
After 225 years of Jim Beam, you'd think we just look back on our past. Nope. We're looking to our future. We're crafting new bursts. Creating new ways to drink them. And teaching a new generation of distillers. So no, we're not raising a glass for the last 225 years. We're raising Jim Beam for 225 years to come.
This MLB postseason will be unlike anything we've ever seen. Samsung's 5G technology helps power a new Fox Sports app experience, bringing fans an immersive view of the game. Choose from 5 unique angles around the diamond. Relive pivotal moments with interactive highlights, with the ability to rewind and analyze from every angle, and bring your mobile entertainment to the big screen through Samsung Smart TV. Fox Sports and Samsung, changing the game this fall. Samsung Galaxy, download the all-new app for an interactive fan experience that you can control around the diamond in real time. Available only on 5G-enabled Android devices. Game number 3 to the bottom of the 6th inning. In for a strike to Mike Zunino to catch it.
Zunino gets the first strike to go,
It'll be Zunino and then Meadows that allow.
which is obviously pretty nice for him as well.
Lead is back. That's off the very end of the bat. In strike 2. One of the things that talked about
0-2, just like that, on the catcher Zunino.
these kind of games, you got to get that lead off batter every inning. He's been able to do that on the toughest in all of baseball, average-wise, to get on base with it. So, you know, it's a bit. Strike number 8.
Eighth strikeout. You got Zunino. Walker Buehler did just like that. I wonder how long they will have Buehler play. Right now, Buehler is feeling it. He's just going and going. And there's no stopping this guy. I don't think he'll end the game still pitching. I don't think you're going to talk old school 1-9. But this guy is definitely just putting on a show. Up high for ball 1.
He's the second player to have a sacrifice for RBI. In the same World Series game. But he's the first catcher. Hector Lopez. He's going to keep adding qualifiers. He becomes the first catcher to do that. That's what it's really like now. Meadows waits for a 2-1 now. And Buehler deals.
And then this is hit foul. Buehler with another good pitch. 2-2 the count.
Outfielder plays a third, second.
And then this is hit high to right. It'll take a Ray bounce. Betts will not throw it, and Meadows will not run the second. It'll be a single. And so the Rays have a tiny bit of life and a tiny bit of hope, just like that. And that one just went right down into the strike zone and a swing and a miss. I mean, this guy, Walker Buehler, it's unbelievable just how good he's been. He's been throwing a lot of fastballs that if your psyche's cleared up, you could hit, but also they're very strong and very fast the way they come out of his hand. 1-2, man on first. Trina is warming up, so this is probably the last we're going to see Buehler, even though he could probably play. I think he could play 1-9 if they really wanted for him to. But that would not be the ideal thing. I mean, this is the championship. Take a 2-1 lead in the series of championship first to 4, and they would have 2 wins out of 4. This is not. It's not how you pitch anymore. It's not how you play the game of baseball. Not in the major leagues anyway. So I get the point there. Swing and a miss. The 9th strikeout of this game for Walker Buehler, and they are an out away from going to the top of the 7th. And here comes Arosarena. And what an absolute time would be for a strikeout here. He just hummed in for number 8. That'll go for a low strike, 0-1. Strikeout and a flyout for Arosarena. He's 1 for 8, no home runs and no RBIs after hitting the most home runs by a rookie in a single playoff year with 7. This goes low and ties the count. He's still not going to replace Kershaw as the starter face of this franchise at pitching or anything else, but he is becoming his own man. I also liken this to, a Max Scherzer a la Justin Verlander back in Detroit, or maybe even Max Scherzer and Steven Strasburg in Washington. This is a guy that's paving his own path and becoming his own man. Can be every good as a pitcher as his mentors were as being a backup. This is low outside. The count is tied at 2. It all set in 0 for 2 today, as was said. Buehler gets ready for pitch number 92. Here's the pitch. Arosarena will chop this out foul. So we stay at 2-2. Coy is on deck. If Arosarena can either walk or get a hit. Arosarena swings and misses, and that's the end of the inning. Coy will start at bat in the bottom of the 7th, but here we go. We're going to the top of the 7th. It might be Walker Buehler's end of the night, but top of the 7th coming up. Dodgers 6, Tampa 1, and the Dodgers are going to have a chance to get more runs. LA in control.
Get a free lease on a 2021 Corolla. Plus, every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care. Toyota, let's go.
As a retired weatherman, I like things I can predict. That's why I chose an AARP Medicare supplement insurance plan from United Healthcare. It's the kind of plan with predictable out-of-pocket costs. Plus, the plan I chose has a low to 0%
Interesting thing they showed. If anybody of you are interested in college football,
I'll stop.
Ohio State apparently their first game tomorrow, since the pandemic really made things crazy, and they had to stop playing, but they will be starting playing tomorrow. Of course, my SEC team, Texas A&M, or my college football team, anyway, Texas A&M will play tomorrow. And here we go. Coming up, top of the 7th, Dodgers will get a chance to try to score more runs, as it's Dodgers 6, Rays won. Unbelievable.
Live game. Build your own bet. You can even bet on games while they're still being played. Seriously. And if you can't watch the games live, we'll alert you of any changes. Nice. We're the world's favorite sports book, and this is no ordinary betting app.
Get great deals on the Highlander, one of the best family cars of 2020. Toyota, let's go places.
Unfortunately, we're seeing a distressing trend here in the United States.
The biggest nationwide COVID-19 surge since July. The states with big spikes. The last-ditch effort to save a famed Manhattan bookstore tonight after the game.
Give me a second.
Super 6, and there was no winner last week, so this Sunday, Fox Bet Super 6 is giving you another chance at $1 million. You can play for free right now, so download the Fox Bet Super 6 app and make your picks for Sunday's games for a shot at $1 million.
Pitch high
First time in the World Series for Sheriff.
by Sheriff for Tampa. He's the second bullpen pitcher.
It's the outside corner with strike one. Three-quarter delivery, slings it. High percentage of basically two pitches. 80% sinkers and the rest sliders.
And he's the second pitcher for them. Second pitcher for them as well.
Absolutely taking care of starting pitchers, especially in the slow department. Anything in baseball.
And he got him. Fastball right up the middle. They got Muncy. The first out of the inning for Sheriff and for the Rays.
That speaks to their whole process of their offense. With Smith, the DH tonight. Sheriff from LA. This is outside with ball one, 30 years old. 3-1 in his limited time in the big leagues, 28 games, 2.73 ERA. Left-handed power, the Rays running another lefty in the pen. That misses up. 2-0. Smith up for three with a strikeout, 2 flyouts. Cody Bellinger will be next. Ryan still up in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Looks like he's coming in 2 pitches inside 3-0. Could it be that they brought in the Sheriff because there's so much speed?
Bad pun as we're waiting for the next pitch. Said by the broadcaster says Sheriff is the pitcher for Tampa, and Tampa's given up all the steals in this series. And the line was, could it be that they brought the Sheriff because of all the steals going on? Very dumb joke, but actually kind of makes sense because Sheriff is a pitcher whose his statistics has not lit up a ton of a ton of steals. One out and a man on first. Top of the seventh. Dodgers by 5, and they're looking for more. Here's Bellinger. And that is high. And it is ball one.
this just a 5-run ball game.
That goes for an out, just in. Walker Buehler's got his sweatshirt on. He will not be pitching in the bottom of the 7th. I really think he could, but, they want to rest a guy of his caliber, which obviously makes sense. Swing and a miss. Bellinger. And it's 1-2. Here is a pitch that got clobbered. He gets the man on second, and he got Bellinger out as he tried to run. Man on first, and not Bellinger. Muncy, I think. He tried to run. So a man on first still, and there's 2 outs. They're showing some of these unbelievable pitches by the great Walker Buehler. He's just a fastball machine. He's not going to be playing in the next inning, but he will take a rest and see an inning where he only gave up 1 run. And Sheriff will throw this one in, and it's fouled by Taylor. 0-1. It's the pitch, Sheriff, and this fouled out by Taylor again, up high. It's 0-2. It's the pitch, Sheriff. This fouled out again. Taylor is just trying to get pieces of these baseballs and try to put them at some area in the playing field. You can also see the momentum. The Rays trying to get this momentum back. They're not going to be able to get it unless they can start scoring some runs. To do that, they've got to get off the field. 0-2 the count. And that one high for a ball. Ball 1, and it's 1-2. Good to see you, Josh. Taylor is 0 for 3. He is still not in the positive side of the count. There's the pitch. Hit by Taylor. It's a ball that just went into the glove. It just fell down, and that'll end the inning. Coy, Margot, Wendell are coming up for the Rays. They trail by 5. Coming up to the bottom of the 7th. We're the 7th inning stretch, everybody. Here in Game 3 of the 2020 World Series.
What's he gonna chase? The fighter? Nah. The changeup? Oh, I've got it. Curveball. Never halfway.
I'm Coupe Tire, official tire of Major League Baseball.
Who's USAA made for? It's made for this guy, a veteran who honorably served. And it's made for her. She's serving now. We made it for all branches and all ranks. Whether they serve one tour or many career fields. We also made USAA for military spouses and their kids. USAA is easy to work with and can save you money on
Still wait for this to start.
Become a member today. Get an insurance quote at USAA.com/quote. USAA. What you're made of, we're made for. 5G just got real. iPhone 12 and iPhone 12 Pro are here on Verizon 5G with the coverage of 5G nationwide and in more and more cities, the performance of 5G ultra wideband. Get iPhone 12 on us when you switch, only on Verizon. Tonight, I'll be eating a falafel wrap with sweet potato fries.
Thanks. Splitsies?
Oh, you met the food, didn't you?
There are many reasons for waiting to visit your doctor right now, but if you're experiencing irregular heartbeat, heart racing,
Like 17 minutes left in the third. Yeah, probably. If you were to equate it, you know, there's no clock in baseball, and you did say that's one of the great things. But
which could make you about 5 times more.
yeah, if you were going to put it in time. Although I actually don't think you said that. I think you said something like any team, the way outs are, like the way innings are, any team can come back, even if it just you have the luck on you and you're able to get hot hitting. Yeah, you could come back.
Create custom reels and search for over 3.5 million videos this World Series. Watch, create, share, only on MLB.com/film.
I gotta tell you, I've said this before on this channel. Yeah, I gotta tell you, I've said this before on this channel, but the Fox Sports swing and a miss, 0-1. The Fox Sports baseball theme song is absolute fire. It's so good. Trenton's first pitch is a strike. 0 for 2 is Coy. Trenton is the second pitcher playing today after the absolute brilliance. Ball 1. It goes 1-1 after the absolute brilliance of Walker Buehler. Coy is a great defensive player, but his offense has been lacking. This one goes into the grass. Can they make the play at first? They can. And the first out goes just like that with only 3 pitches thrown by Trenton.
Some changes to correct the flaws. Let me tell you something. There's no better job in the world as a pitcher when you're connected to mechanics and you're out there 2 out of 3, 3 out of 5, and you just know you're going to click. The opposite side of that, it is miserable when you know something's off. Because you're just not getting that luxury to work out of trouble or work it in the game. You got to be lights out, right away, and no room for error. And Omar Jones took a strike, climbed it, got it in there at 98.
0-1 and 1 out left. 1 out still here, meaning. The pitch hit by Margot, fouled. And it's 0-2. 0-2 still, and that check swung away. It's 1-2. Umpire made sure, let everybody know, line judge, yep, that's only a ball. It's just not close enough inside to be a strike, despite the check swing. Trina took 3 pitches for Coy. He's thrown 4 for Margot, and this one's close, and he's hopping around. And just like that, it's 2-2. There's the pitch, swing and missed. And he didn't even hit it. Margot did not. First strikeout for Trina in this game, and they are now away from getting out of inning number 7. And that wasn't even close. It was a good pitch, but that wasn't even close for Margot to really get at that pitch. He swung too early and, more importantly, too high. That will go for a ball, but it was very close to slipping into strike range. That was really close into that territory. It's the pitch, hit high and foul. Close to the first baseman and close to on the other side of the foul line, which would have been an easy out and an easy end of the inning. So that contact brings it to 1-1. Ryan Thompson getting ready for the Rays. It would be their 4th pitcher of this game. Morton let up 6 runs by the Dodgers. Dodgers are getting closer and closer. Decided they comfortably be at a 2-1 lead in this World Series. And this is fouled by Wendell, and the count is 2-2. Oh. Swung and missed. Wendell just never even contacted that ball. Completely whiffed on it. The Dodgers are 6 outs away from winning this game. 6-1, Los Angeles at the end of the 7th inning. We're headed to the top of the 8th. Dodgers trying to increase their lead.
It's about getting more than health insurance. A department who listens and acts. Humana calls it human care. It's talking to a doctor from your couch, or helping you find a cheaper prescription before you ask. It's helping you fix the rug so you don't keep it on or off. It's getting to know you so you can be your healthiest. That's our superpower. That's human care from Humana.
Introducing Budweiser Zero. 0% alcohol, 0 grams of sugar. Full Budweiser flavor. A refreshing alcohol-free brew that tastes like the real thing. Budweiser Zero. Zero compromise. Hey, did you know in the 1800s ketchup was medicine?
Did you know cricket has nationwide 5G?
Oh, that's surprising.
But true.
And now I also know that in the 19th century, you would have been a picture of health.
Surprising but true. Cricket has nationwide 5G.
Well, you learned to fly at night, dead batteries, empty streets.
push level parts. Greetings from the moon.
Hi, I'm Gobi. I'm your guy. I'm basically indispensable.
Enjoy incredible attractions.
That was a bonding experience. Do you feel close to me? Because I feel close to you. I feel like this is amazing.
Intergalactic energy.
Still here for the top of the eighth to start. The eighth inning.
It is not fine. They are bad eggs.
Over the moon with AG.
Smooth driving pays off. With Allstate, the safer you drive, the more you save. You've never been in better hands. Allstate, give her a call for a quote today.
The support we've had over the last 2 months has been amazing. Not just the work environment, everyone here is family.
Here we go. Start of the eighth inning. So apparently they just switched pitchers, so they have to go back to commercial. Oh, this is crazy. They were supposed to not have Thompson, but they did put him in at the last second, which means he has to warm up and we have to wait.
What you have to when my love is what does it want me to be alone? How do I feel at the end of the day?
Again, I apologize for noises and stuff. I'm just a little tired. I'm a little out of it today. I'm just up late and stuff.
Today's the day to get to your Toyota dealer. But hurry, they're going fast. Toyota, let's go places.
5G just got real. iPhone 12 and iPhone 12 Pro are here on Verizon 5G.
This new iPhone plus Verizon 5G, game changer.
With the coverage of 5G nationwide and in more and more cities, the performance of 5G ultra wideband, the fastest 5G in the world. Whoa!
I downloaded a whole movie in under 30 seconds. How is that possible?
Now, get iPhone 12 on us when you switch.
I want this phone.
This is the 5G phone everyone wants on the 5G America's been waiting for. Only on Verizon. Big Ten football returns as Justin Fields and the Pittsburgh Buckeyes. Saturday on Fox.
Sunday at Fox, Aaron Rodgers leads the pack against Deshaun Watson and the Texans. The Cowboys square off.
Showing some football stuff here, and we'll
Check the local listings for the game in your area or watch anywhere on the Fox Sports app.
see that tomorrow or Sunday. I'm very excited for Sunday. More football. Ryan Thompson for the Rays. That was an interesting pitch. Kind of went lower hand and then was able to sweep it up. Regardless, he got the strike and it's 0-1 off of his first pitch of the day. Kike Hernandez out there offensively for the Dodgers. That goes for strike number 2. Hernandez tried to reach, but never able to successfully do so. Thompson, swing and a miss. 3 straight pitches, 3 straight strikes, and the first strikeout comes as quickly as you can. And he was able to completely ice it there. I already miss hockey. Yeah, I do too. They're saying, again, not official, but they're saying that they're almost positive it will be January 1st. Now, they want a full season, 82 games, but they're not sure about that. It won't be. Listen, they should stop about that. Stop trying to find a full season. You can't. You got to make the fans suffer. As that one went right to the glove of Thompson. Thompson easy throw to first. And that's the second out. You're going to make the fans suffer through another weird shortened season. But you have the shortened season. You have the full normal playoffs. And then, it shouldn't be that much of an issue with a pandemic at next summer. So then, we don't know. But then at that point, you have the full off season, and next fall, 2021 fall, the first year with Seattle, that should be a real starting in October 82 year. But you can't do that from this November. You can't do that from this January 1st. You just got to do a 42 games. It's not great, or 41 games or whatever. It's not great, but there's no other option really in my mind. But the clear option is that. This one is singled right out to the shortstop. A perfect throw to the first base. Did he get him? He did. He got Betts. He got Betts right in the back with the glove. That was a short 1-1-1 there for Tampa Bay. And the inning is over. We're going to the bottom of the 8th. What a play to get Betts right on the back with the glove. And we are headed to the bottom of the 8th. Tampa Bay, excellent on defense, but they trail by 5. Right. Exactly. Hoffman apparently is drawing a bunch of interest from different teams, but no go yet.
There's still a few things Americans can agree on. The importance of speed, hard work, and great outdoors. So we built a future for each of them. We electrified the Mustang.
Marco Rossi did sign an entry-level contract finally with Minnesota. But if the Canucks win the Cup, if the Canucks win the Cup, I don't think most of us fans are going to have a lot of sadness in general. I mean, maybe for other things that aren't hockey related, but it helps. It would help, the things that would do for the community and for the Vancouver fan base. It's really hard. I'm a Devils fan first, and I love the Red Wings. I'm not all that stuff, but it's hard. I really can't explain it to anyone else that what a Stanley Cup would mean to the Vancouver fan base. To the city of Vancouver, to Western Canada, to British Columbia, to hockey in general. It's big time.
May not be able to afford to play sports, including Little League.
So we're going back to the bottom of the 8th here. It will be interesting. World Series.
Gatorade Zero. Hydrate your workout with all the electrolytes of Gatorade and zero sugar. Gatorade Zero. Get more out of zero.
It's time for MLB Hits, Hit, and Run, presented by MLB Network.
Sports Equipment, text play to the number on your screen to help keep kids in the game.
Here's the pitch. That goes right there. Brewstar, Gratterall. And he throws the second pitch. Oh, what a play! What a play. Second pitch he thrown. Adames really chopped it. Gratterall went up, grabbed the ball, and made it easy. Throw to first base. And just like that, the first out of the inning goes to the Dodgers. Right. But it means something to the fan base. It's not just the first cup of any team. It's the Canucks have such a storied history of just moments and experiences and just history in hockey in general and cultural history to Vancouver and Canada. I kind of like to write like maybe an article about like the history of the Canucks and just what it means. That it's so surprising that the Stanley Cup isn't in that history. But when it is, it'll be amazing. Back to this. 1-1 count, Gratterall, and this is hit high. It is hit deep, but it may be under. It will be. And there goes the smiles because Betts thought he had it, but it was not him. It didn't matter. It was Bellinger.
Dodger pitching has shut down the Ray hitting. The Rays are going to go back to their bench.
So Gratterall is able off the bat to. I mean, you're saying 22 to 28, like 2022, 28. I don't think we could make a run after 2028. I think we would still be a great team in the early 2030s. As this is a line drive right to first base, how easy is it going to get? Muncy stares him down. Muncy makes the play, and Gratterall is enthused. We go to the top of the ninth coming up. End of the eighth inning, Dodgers by 5. Yeah, I guess.
The all-new Chevy Trailblazer, making life's journey just better.
He called the communists, sided with socialists. Now Joe Biden is lying. He will raise taxes on the middle class, and his liberal agenda will cost millions of jobs. Because he's a career politician past his prime, too weak to rebuild our nation. But we won't let him. We will build a better future with courage, with strength, because we are America, and Donald Trump is our president. America First Action is responsible for the concept of this advertising.
See how this ends up resolving itself here in the ninth inning. Of course, top of the ninth coming up. So the Dodgers will have chances to, increase this lead if they can, and then they'll have the bottom of the ninth, which the Rays will have to either tie or walk off win.
She wanted a roommate who could help with the cooking, but she wanted someone who loves cats. So we got Chris Walda.
To just try to win this game.
One thing we could both agree on is getting guys
If not,
by lunch or
LA will take a 2-1 lead in this series. I hope. Well, I don't really hope with Calgary.
Visit Geico.com and see how easy saving on renter's insurance can be.
But yeah.
in DLT when he stole tacos in the World Series. Now, America, go steal the Doritos Locos Tacos at Taco Bell on Wednesday, October 28th. Steal the base, steal the taco.
We believe in food we can all eat. From making it made for everyone. Temptation leads the way.
Here we go, top of the ninth. It's okay to disagree because we're right. And you have to remember, I actually liked the Flames. I just don't anymore. There's a pitch low, 0-1 now, just became 1-1. Seager hits this one foul, a little too far, and then it's 1-2, a strike away from getting him out. Pitch, that one went high as well, and that's 2-2. And Seager will foul this off. It stays at 2-2. Also, what you said about disagreeing because we're different people, I think should be done in all facets of life. It should really be understood. I'm glad you understand that. No outs. Tampa Bay 1, LA 6. Seager fouls this as well. McClanahan, the 100-mile-per-hour fastball, that got hit. It was not a hit, but it did have contact on it. What I meant there. Game 4 I should be able to do tomorrow. I'd love to go, but obviously I live nowhere near Vancouver. Yeah, I would absolutely love to go. I just don't live by there. If they play New Jersey, Rangers probably not because I don't know them. But if they play New Jersey, I would really try to get tickets to one of those games. If the Canucks play the Devils in the Stanley Cup Final, that would be really rough for me though, because I want the Devils to win the Stanley Cup, but I just really feel for this Canucks team to finally get something done. Pitched by McClanahan. That's fouled again. Seager's been working. Pitched by McClanahan. This is hit by Seager right past the shortstop, into the grass, and a base hit for LA. Right. It's the opposite for me. And of course you want the Canucks to win the Stanley Cup. That's your team, of course. I want them to win the Stanley Cup badly too, but the Devils are my first team, so I want them to win. But I'd love to see, but I would definitely try to get to a game, a Stanley Cup final game, if the Canucks go to the Stanley Cup final against, if it's like the Flyers and Rangers, it'd be really hard to get tickets there. But if it's, but like a local team like that, or Washington too, that would work as well. I would definitely try to go to one of their games. Here's the pitch. Turner swings and misses. 1-1 count. Yeah. I would definitely try to go, and I think I would have a decent chance at going if it was Canucks and Capitals too as well. Though swings and misses on Turner again, 1-2 count. No outs here, and a man on first. Again, though, I like the Caps. I'm just saying that would be kind of easier for me, just the way like connections are and stuff. And I really like Capital One Arena. It's a really cool stadium. This is high, and it's 2-2. He has to control his pitches for sure. Top of the ninth, 2-2 count, no outs. Turner fouls this off. 16th pitch coming up for McClanahan. Who's your fifth team again, Josh? Because I know you said your fifth team was like whoever plays the Bruins. Or was that the Canadians? Because I know you said the Canadians, but then you also said whoever plays Boston. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Turner fouls this. Right, so it's not really a team. My number 2, my number 4, my number 5 have never even won the Stanley Cup. Including my number 6 as well. There's a full count. With the man on first. Just Turner has been really working this pitcher. Turner hits this one high, and it will come into the glove. Seager cannot advance, and Turner goes back to the bullpen with one out had in this top of the ninth. Seager stays at first. He's 2 for 3 tonight. Max Muncy, 2 singles, a walk, and 2 RBIs. Really, he had the one play that pretty much turned this game on its head for Tampa, and that was, as this goes for ball 1, that was the 2-out double or whatever through the grass to make it 3-0, which eventually became 6-0. And Tampa was able to score a run afterward. Or no, 5-0. Then Tampa scored a run, and then LA scored another run, where it is at 6-1 right now. 1 out, 1-1 count. That goes for ball 2. And a 2-1 count here. Goes right in there on Muncy, and it's 2-2. Right there for a perfect strike. And by perfect, I mean the timeliness of it. Not specifically the execution. I throw a better ball than that. But he went in and made a good play. There's the pitch outside, full count.
And if the Dodgers being the visiting team, they can actually put some pressure on the Rays formula, because when the Rays score first and they have the lead early, they usually go on the week. The Dodgers jump out early and a nice lead to Dave Roberts could utilize his talent.
There's a pitch. Muncy fouls this out, which keeps this at 3-2. This is popped up. Can the Rays get there? They will. Second out eliminates Muncy from getting anywhere and eliminates Seager from advancing past base number 1. 2 outs done, and Tampa just 2 outs gone, and Tampa just 1 out away from going to the bottom of the 9th with their final chance from salvaging something and tying or winning this game in walk-off fashion to take a 2-1 lead in the series. But LA still has this vice grip just on. As this is hit high, it is hit close to the wall, but not far enough, and right to the glove. The inning is over. We're going to the bottom of the 9th. The Rays are going to have their final chance to say something about what has been a great night in Los Angeles. Dodgers 6, Rays 1. Final chance for Tampa Bay coming up.
Who is USAA made for? It's made for this guy, a veteran who honorably served. And it's made for her. She's serving now. We made it for all branches and all ranks, whether they serve one tour or made a career of it. We also make USAA for military spouses and their kids. USAA is easy to work with and can save you money on auto, home, and renters insurance. Become a member today. Get an insurance quote at USAA.com/quote. USAA. What you're made of, we're made for.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
We asked our team members how they carry out more convenient than their thoughts. That's the thought. Deliver it even better. Introducing Domino's Carside Delivery. Just pull up, check in online, and we bring your food to you. It's carry out delivered. Congratulations. Welcome to the Aflac program. Now tell me, what does Aflac do? Aflac pays you money directly to help with unexpected medical bills. And does Aflac health insurance?
No, but it can help with expenses health insurance doesn't cover.
That's right. Are there any questions? Yes.
Can I get one of those cool blue blazers?
You know I can't play favorites. All right, let's talk coverage. It's go time.
Get help with expenses health insurance doesn't cover. Get to know us. Aflac.com. As business moves forward, we're all changing the way things get done. Like how we redefine collaboration, how we come up with new ways to serve our customers and deliver our products. But no matter how things change, one thing never will. You can rely on the people who network at AT&T to help keep your business in it.
All right.
Oh, God. Hey, Google, play Salt, Fat, Acid, Heat on Netflix.
It's the Google Guided Motivator. Next up. From Google.
I'm not your grandma. I don't wear 12 layers of clothes in July. And I drink Canada Dry Bold Ginger with an extra kick of real ginger taste that would blow the tennis balls off your grandma's wall. New Canada Dry Bold Ginger, not your grandma's ginger ale.
Well, tomorrow night we'll be right back here for Game 4 between the Dodgers and Rays. Coverage starts at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific, only on Fox and the Fox Sports app. Mr. Kenley Jansen takes over after the bullpen has been.
I'll be tomorrow, of course, is Kenley Jansen. Back there for a high strike. That'll be tomorrow, obviously, to do the game at 7 o'clock. Tampa Bay, well, the game's not here yet, but Tampa Bay would look to probably be trying to tie the series. Dodgers looking like they've got this one in the bag. Jansen for a good strike there, and it's 0-2, just like that here at the bottom of the 9th. His first 2 pitches are right up the middle for strikes. Meadows is 1 for 3. And a swing and a miss by Meadows as that was a high pitch, and that's the first strikeout for Janssen. And 3 pitches are all it takes for out number 1. And that was a fastball in deep. Here's pitch number 4 for Janssen. Swing and a miss. He was going high, and Janssen has just stymied this Tampa Bay team. Brandon Lowe out there. Here's the pitch right up the middle for strike number 2. This is amazing. This is a fast-moving inning so far. 0-2 count. There is the pitch. This is hit high, and it is going to bounce into the outfield. Betts trying to get under it. Betts will have it, and Mookie Betts makes the catch. And that is the second to last out of the inning.
Together, we can help little leaguers in your community.
The Dodgers have put Tampa Bay on the wall. As here comes Aro Serena, who is 0 for 3 in this game. And he has not been great in this series. The first ball thrown in this game by Janssen. 1-0 count. That one's outside as well. Referee announces it's outside. It's outside, so it's 2-0 count. And there's still a chance here with pitch number 9 that this inning ends with only 3 pitches per player. That would, of course, be that he would put it in play and it would get caught. Here's the pitch. Aro Serena fouls it off. So it won't take 9. 2-1 count due to the fact that he fouled it. Two-one. There's a pitch by Janssen. That goes for a strike. 2-2, and the Rays are down to their final strike. It was very close, but you can clearly see that it still was a strike, even though Aro Serena was leaning. Janssen gears for his 11th pitch of the game. As the closer meant to close. That is low, and it will be a ball, and it's a full count on Aro Serena, who has not walked, has not hit. Coy is next. Has not done much of anything in this game, and sadly for him in this series. He's a rookie, but he didn't play like it in the first few rounds. Pitch there, swung out by Aro Serena. And that is a home run for Tampa Bay. And they're back on the scoreboard. Aro Serena won't have a great night, but at least he's got this. First run of the World Series for Randy Aro Serena. And the deficit is 4. That one soared really close to their foul pole, but clearly not. Went right into the flurry of the Tampa Bay fans, and See the Rays bench quietly ecstatic. Because they do know that they need 4 more runs. And the pitch right after that was thrown into the middle of the catcher's glove. It's 0-1. Most home runs in a single playoff. It was Barry Bonds, Beltran, and Cruz with 8. Arozarena has tied them. He needs 1 more home run in this series to have the most home runs by one player in a single playoff year. Pitch went high for 1-1. Here's the pitch. Coy will line this out, and it goes to the glove. And that is going to end the game. The game is over. Janssen had a little bit of a rocky ending after that with the home run by Arozarena, but LA hangs on. Dodgers 6, Rays 2, and the Dodgers take a 2-1 lead in the series. And tomorrow they will try to take a 3-1 lead in the series and head to Sunday with a chance to win the World Series. The Rays will try to tie the series and make it a best-of-3. See you tomorrow for Game 4 of the 2020 World Series between Los Angeles and Tampa Bay. Los Angeles leads the series 2-1. Good night, everybody. Happy baseball, everybody.